Hey guys! Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if it's your first time of coming across this channel, hello. Thank you for stopping by. I know you have been seeing this face for some time now and you'll be wondering what is she up to and you know what has been going on. Okay, so this is a backstory of what really happened and how it happened. So this is my story time and I'm here to share it, and I meant to be an inspiration to someone else out there as well. So here is my backstory of my relocation journey. And whenever you see me wearing this clothes, just know that it's story time. So my journey of relocation started in the year 2021 after my National Youth Service Corps. NYSC is a mandatory program you have to do for 1 year. In the process, you have to serve your country for 1 year. You can either do this by working and you'll be paid by the government. Okay, so let me just say, in a practical knowledge, you are a government property throughout that 1 year program. Okay, so it started in the year 2021 after my NYSC. I was a little bit depressed. All those smiles you were seeing here was just a girl that I've gone through a lot. Okay, backstory why I started up my YouTube channel. The main reason I started up this YouTube channel is to overcome any form of depression and all that. I was meant to start this YouTube channel in the year 2021, but I couldn't. I kept on procrastinating up to the year 2022. So let's go back to the year 2021. So after my service, I was confused about my future and what I'm going to be after the end of this NYSC. What went through my mind throughout that year? It's only God that really saved me. So, and I'm this girl that always have this devoted time for God every month of the year. So during those time, that was in March of that year 2021, I told God that, God, I don't know my left, I don't know my right, that He should just help me, and I really want to relocate, and I don't know if it will be possible, because from where I'm coming from, they see ladies as someone that is, you know, you go out, you marry, you get married, and that's all. But then life wasn't so. Moving forward, guys, in prayers I always tell God that, oh, I want to relocate, but I don't know how possible it will be. Okay, then I started my journey to relocate to the United States of America, which later turned out to be a scam. I don't want to mention those people here, because all I know is that whatsoever you do in this world, you'll be paid back. Whatsoever evil deeds or whatsoever thing you're doing, you will receive it. So this is just like a law of karma. So what goes around comes around. So I don't have anything to say about them. So it happened that year 2021 was a little bit it was an ups and down year for me. Like, at some point I'll be like, God, did you create me differently? Did you? Before then I never had any international passports. Sorry guys, I'm sitting on the floor, so I'm not comfortable sitting on the floor. So before then I don't have an international passport, so I started the procedure of processing to get my international passport in the year 2021. So when the process started, there was this incidents of the insurgency that happened. Then they burnt down the office of the immigration center. I applied for my international passport, so this really made the process a little bit longer. So what I went for the application in the month of April lasted to the month of August, and that was really overwhelming. At that point I was depressed. Finally, I got my passport in August of that 2021. Fast forward to the month of September, we started the application, and US stopped giving visas, they stopped giving dates for people to appear. They even stopped giving admission. So I don't even know, but I felt like it was a little bit scam. The year of 2021 must have gone far, and guys, I thought of like giving up. I went through so many things in the year 2021. I can't even imagine me like standing here again to talk. So that the same year of 2021, in the month of December, I thought of something that would help me to like shift my mind a little bit from thinking about these processes. And it happened that I started on my journey with social media, and I started browsing. I heard people saying that, oh, you can start up a YouTube channel, you can become a freelancer, like marketing, whatever. So that was how I came up with the idea of starting up a YouTube channel. So on the other thoughts, I thought of the name I'm going to give my YouTube channel. It was really like a back and forth something on this process of my journey of started up my YouTube channel. Guys, I thought of the name I'm going to give to my channel. I said, oh, why won't I use this my channel like to be an inspiration to others out there, and be someone's role model and all that. So fast forward to the year 2022, I gathered knowledge from various social media platforms on how to open a YouTube channel, which I did. And in the month of February of the year 2022, I opened up my channel. If you can see clearly, it says February 28th February. So after the opening of my channel, I thought of what to post on my channel. I never had an idea of how a YouTube channel works, but I always see people's video. I was really enticed of what I saw then, but guys, how to start up my channel was a little bit challenge for me. It was a difficult task for me to start up. Okay, so fast forward to the month of May in the same year 2022, I started getting those kits for YouTube, like a form of stability, example the tripod stand, and a form of background, like the flowers you always see on my videos. Fast forward to the month of June. After getting all these kits, I never for once used those kits. I was like, what's going on? This is my story, you guys. I'm equally here to inspire someone. I know someone out there who will be inspired by my story as well. Sorry that I'll be deviating so much in this video. So in that month of June, one certain day, that should be on the 27th of that June in the year 2022, I picked up courage in that night. I just said, oh, maybe if it's just to say hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If it's my first day, if it's your first time, okay, I'm here to, I will like drop the link of the video of my first video here on YouTube. So I did a video on a Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken. I don't even know the actual date, but I know that I did a video on the 26th, or I did the video on the 26th. Then on the 27th, I started editing the video. Then on the 28th, that was when I posted the video. So whenever you see me celebrating 28, just know that that was when I took up that courage to post my first video here on my YouTube channel. Okay, so throughout that 2022, I never knew how YouTube works, so I do come and post. I never knew that YouTube only focuses on those things that can attract viewers to your channel. Okay, so I started deviating a little bit into food, like bakery stuffs, like making of chin and all that, which was a skill I learned during my NYSC. From there, I now see myself as a content creator. I will always create content whatever I'm doing. I will be using it as a content up to the year 2023. My viewers started growing. I was on 8 subscribers, if I'm not mistaken, all thanks to a fellow YouTuber here. When she noticed me, I never knew that I never knew that I would meet someone here that will equally help me to boost my channel as well. So all thanks to Cooking with Efia, she just commented. I was like, oh my god, who is this person? And she kept on commenting on my videos. That really helped and boosted my confidence of posting more and more videos over here. My YouTube channel started growing in March of 2023. That was last year. Yes, so let's go back to the thought of relocating. So in the year 2023, those that scammed me, I don't want to use that word because I don't know if it is eligible to be used over here in YouTube. So they scammed me of my money, and it was so unfortunate that the man died. The agent died in February of last year. So that was the end of the relocating to the United States of America. So that was how my thought of relocating. I never even, like, from the year 2022, I never had in mind of relocating again, because the agent was just, each time we call him, they will say that he's sick, he's in the hospital. Like, they kept on playing on my intelligence. I'm so bad. Like, I felt like someone will dupe someone their hard-earned money in the name of you feeding your family. It's not right. I don't know. I don't want to say anything again about that agent, because I've said it within my mind that whatever they wish to see by duping someone of that hard-earned money, they should just get it anyhow they want it, or they wanted it. Okay, so then my relocation journey, like in the year 2023, it was really like it was an ups and down, back and forth year for me. Like, so many things that happened. So guys, I thank God that I succeeded and I overcame those challenges that came my way in the year 2023. So I wanted to go back to the depression part again in that same year of 2023, but I said no. That God told me that this year, because each year that started, I always have an affirmation about that year. As I'm going to enter this year, and as I'm going to add another year to my years, there's going to be a big blessing to me and my family. So I made an affirmation that this year I'm going to be highly favored. That was in the year 2023, and the favor came right when I called. So if you don't have God, I don't know where we'll be heading to. Like I said, I'll be debating a lot in this video. Okay, in the month of November, the thought of relocation came back again, and luckily I started my application in the month of December 2023. So if you apply to any schools in the United Kingdom, the next message you see is, dear so person, thank you for applying to our school, and thank you for submitting your document that you'll be required to be submitted to the school's website. So during this my process, guys, I used an agent. I have to tell you the truth. I used an agent. Okay, so fast forward to when the application started, I got an email where they say that I have applied, and within this week of applying, that there will be so many things. During this time, they said that I have to wait for 18 working days. Mark my words, 18 working days for me to get their feedback, okay, concerning my application process. Guys, it happened that I applied, then I got an email that said that, hi, so person, that we are glad to announce to you that you have been given an offer. I was like, is this mad? When I got this email, I was excited, I was overwhelmed. Like, I never thought I would get that email so quickly. Even my agent was like, wow. When the process started, so they said we have to pay. There are so many processes that are involved in this relocation, in this application to schools in the United Kingdom. Okay, so In that their message, let me go back to the message of from the school. They said, why during this time, this time is a time of all this festive period now, so that I have to wait for 18 working days. So guys, they said that I should wait for 18 working days. So me calculating my 18 working days, I was like, God, if truly you are God, because every day on the fire altar, I'm an NSPPD, and if you don't know, I do pray every morning. I do follow NSPPD every morning. I never miss a day. I don't miss a day on that altar. That altar is fire. If you have not joined an NSPPD, I'm not bragging. As you they pray, it they show. So guys, let me continue the pro. When I was granted an offer, they said I should submit some documents, which I did, and I also paid a fee that will enable me to have a space or booked a space for my broadcast interview. Maybe I will put the video somewhere here. So my broadcast interview was scheduled for 23rd. The first scheduling was scheduled for 23rd, and luckily for me, that morning of 23rd, I received an email from my interviewer that it has been shifted for 24th. So guys, I want to tell you this, that every disappointment is always a blessing in disguise. I will tell you, just mark my words. So on that 23rd, I did not even get the message, because the way they were sending the message, I never understood that they changed or they rescheduled my breakers interview date. Got an email that said that, oh I should remember that my breakers, like I did not understand the message where they posted that message. I never understood about the message, because they said 23rd and they gave me time, and the time wasn't within the range of like the time during the day. Like it was during midnight. So guys, I have to I left my house, because like I always said, I lived around busy area. I left my house to a hotel where I did the interview, and I made sure that there was light. Had it been I recorded myself during that first process, that was on the 23rd, and later I did not do the interview again later that day. So the money paid for that room was a waste of money. That is within me. I was traumatized. I was tired of what was all this. So while I was going on that of the 23rd, after waiting for my interviewer to show up on the platform they gave me, because you have to log in and wait for them, or they are already there waiting for you to come in. So I felt devastated. I don't know if that is the right English to use, because I have spent so much to book for that room and I did not do it. I felt bad. But guys, do you know that every disappointment is a blessing in disguise? I have to say this again. So do you know that disappointment was for me to go back and revise and revise and revise? Even when I did not do that, like so many things that happened that I can't even recall, but this process wasn't an easy one, except if you're with God. I always say God because I'm a Christian, okay, and that's my religion, okay. So I was traumatized. So I started my journey back home, because I was there all throughout I went there around 8, as early as 8 to the hotel, and I was there all throughout that day. Nobody showed up. I never knew that every disappointment is always a blessing. So guys, I will always tell you this: every disappointment is a blessing in disguise. So later in that evening, I received the same email from my interviewer that my interview is scheduled for 24th. That was when she now make the whole message clear to me that my interview is on the 24th by 9 to 9:30. That's a 30 minutes interview, and it's just like a merely conversation. I don't know if maybe I would also make a video on how you can ace your breakfast interview if you're preparing for your interview. Okay, so relax, that one is another story for another day. Moving forward, guys, when I saw the email, I was a little bit relieved because I was angry. Like, I don't know, I was angry, I was mad. Like, I've wasted money, I wasted so much money for this particular, and you are telling me this, and I did not see this email earlier. Had even I saw it, I could have told the receptionist that, oh, I'm still coming back to use this room the next day. I can't sleep over there. So the next morning I left so early again, around 7, even before 7 o'clock. I've left the house because it's by 9. I don't want anything that will stop me from doing this interview. And on my way going, I was lamenting, like within my mind I was telling God that, God, I've wasted so much money for this, just show me the grace of approving this for me. The time for the interview came. I did my interview, and after the interview I felt a little bit relieved and a little bit glad in that, oh, I did perfectly well on this interview. So after the interview on the Friday, because I did interview on a Wednesday. On a Wednesday, the interview was scheduled for Tuesday, but I didn't made it again. Okay, so on the Friday I got an email that said, dear person, your blah 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 blah. I don't know if I can see that email again, but I don't need to put it here. But it just said that you have successfully passed. I was like, oh my God. I started shouting. I was in the markets that day. I started shouting, I started screaming, and that was it. So that was what happened in January. So February was for you to build your account and get your casts. In the month of March I got my cast. In the same month of March I went for my visa application, and in that the same month of March I got my passport. So that's the end of my story, and I know that someone out here will listen to this my story and truly say that there is hope for the hopeless. Maybe I should use this as my slogan for my channel: there is hope for the hopeless. Okay, so whatever you are doing in this life, there is hope. As long as there is life, there is also hope. So guys, and that is the end of my story of started up a YouTube channel and my relocation journeys. And if you're still watching up to this moment and you are not touched by my story, please darling, subscribe. I know you are really touched by these stories I just said now. Please darling, subscribe, like, share, and don't forget to drop a comment on the comment section. So thank you, and see you all in my next video. I love you all and stay blessed.